Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another NovaWar Says, sent in by me to me. I didn't send it to lifesglitchtv@gmail.com.
Sent it to me.
If I really wanted to be technical, I could. I'm sending it to Mr. Black in real time. This one's called Bill Gates.
Ooh.
And as partly inspired from having watched, the Dragoon match last week, I want you to go exclusively, or in the majority, I will let you get a couple of, like, support units. Obviously, you need to have, like, an observer, or, like, maybe you want to use a warp prism and shit like that. But otherwise, you are using exclusively Gates, no warp allowed.
Ooh. I like it. Okay.
So whatever units you get out of the gates doesn't matter. You can have some support units, but you can't be building like a bajillion like immortals, and you can't be doing all that kind of shit.
Yeah, gateway units.
Yeah, you can get I will allow you, observers and warp prisms, stuff like that. But no oracles, no void rays, no Stargate units. It is gateway units, pretty much exclusively, with no warp gate research allowed. Mr. Black, good luck.
Thank you.
But yeah, this is inspired by that game we saw last week. We had the Dragoons versus basically Stalkers in that mashup, that mod that exists. The name, I think somebody mentioned the name in the comments, but I've already forgotten what that is. But that was a fun time. It was entertaining to see that, and definitely inspired this. Be fun to see, because really, a lot of the balance around Protoss in this game, I would say almost the majority of the balance is exclusively around warp gate research, which is why in the last game we just casted, where there was 6.5 minutes with no warp gate, that was a bad move.
Terrible move.
It's a terrible move. And so it's not that it's impossible. I bet you, there's one other person doing some crazy shit. It's always, why is it always Zerg? Every NovaWar says, I feel like we're against Zerg, and Zergs are always all in all the fucking time on ladder.
Yeah, it's kind of annoying. Because, all right, that's fine. That's okay.
We're just gonna have to see, but yeah, it's this is as we all know the challenge for our NovaWar Says is Mr. Black is currently ranked Diamond on this account already, and so if people have gotten to Diamond, as anyone who plays this ladder right now knows, you can just get hyper efficient at like 3 cheese builds and just go straight to Diamond.
This is huge. Like just doing this.
Yeah, that's
right
huge.
now.
Chasing is massive.
Gigantic.
Because he's worried you're proxying somewhere. He's chasing that around.
Well, it's that or he attacked move down and he wasn't paying attention for like 20 seconds.
Yeah.
15 seconds. And they end up just chasing my they end up just see like this. They just end up chasing.
Yeah, that was huge. That allowed Bob to get into position. And up to this point, this is a standard hold to this point. Mr. Black's trying to get them side by side there to some extent. Be able to get more coverage. There's 3 Bobs now. Bob Jr., and Bob Sr. going to work, making the magic happen, you just can't beat 3 Zealots. I don't know how I just pronounced that. Zealots this early in the game. You know what? I am adjusting to the fact I'm using IEMs right now, so in-ear monitors, like just earbuds.
Oh.
And the reason for that is that I've been having, I don't know if it's like the dry weather or whatnot, but I was getting these like hives and like sore but also crazy itchy things on the side of my head, like where my
headphones would be?
Headphones were, but also like other places on my body, so it's not just that. I think it was like the compression and the heat. It was fucking me up. So I got some IEMs, and so I'm hearing myself like a fucking Charlie Brown adult over the phone right now, and I'm just not used to it, and so I'm getting used to talking like that because I have no talkback in my headphones, so I'm just hearing wah 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 wah. So if you hear me having a partial stroke trying to like get words out, that is why. Mr. Black holds another push. The first battery is down, which is huge. To help with these holds, with the reduced number of units. Another battery gonna go down, another pylon as well. And now we get to see just how dedicated this Zerg is to making this happen. Maybe he does what we've seen in the past, where after the first couple fail, he doesn't go back down immediately. He'll actually get Banelings for a bust run this next attempt. Is what I'm expecting anyway at this level of play.
Ooh.
We see yep, there they are there. They're building up. Probably gonna start turning into... Yep, there we go, and that's what one would expect. So Mr. Black's just gonna put down the gateway and make them earn their keep. No reason to lose Bobs right off the rip. Here they come. He's only got the 2 because he thinks there's gonna be zealots here. Nice trap. And that sentry is as close as you can possibly get to those units without being able to take damage. A huge number of Banelings coming in, but they're all getting hung up on like a single. They're trying to attack him, but they're not doing anything. That is, God, what is he trying to get to? The pylon? Like, I don't understand what's happening.
I think he's trying to get to the
sentry is a hero. He finally notices it happening. Wow.
Oh my.
Okay, that's not something you see every day.
And it's like, I don't have warp gate research, so like, you know, I can't really like warp in quickly. It's a bit of a meme.
That's kind of hilarious. Okay, well, another bust is done and dusted. That was really weird and funny, and also very advantageous for Mr. Black. Huge help in that regard. We're now getting into the warp prism. We're seeing that he's getting that overlord moved over. He's probably waiting for some sort of drop to happen if he's moving that overlord. Mr. Black might go out and around the other direction in an attempt to stay covert. Now again, this is an old-fashioned drop because he can't warp shit in with this.
Correct.
This is it. It is a hit squad, and at that point, you're basically just going in and out of the front of the main here. And there we go. We're getting out. You can see his opponent has moved over to roaches, which are just, everything is still kind of just pinged down here from the early game, which allows Mr. Black to actually get a couple of cheeky roaches out of the way real quick, slowing down Zerg's ability to do too much. I suspect he has to be considering heavy macroing at this point, because if he's not, I don't know what he's doing. If he's done roaches, he's not gone directly into Muta, but I have to assume that that is also something on his mind. There's a Steve and a sentry just stuck in the corner of hell in this bit of a interesting but necessary structural component to the front.
I wanted to do it because like if he all in me, I can't reinforce, like I can't use the wall like I normally would because of no warp. So I kind of got to find a workaround, and that's sort of what we're doing right now.
More gateways down. The warp prism getting the elevator job in. Here comes the first squad. I think this is a great time because I think he's probably expanding right now. I guess the big question is how much defense does he have? He's spotting this now coming, so he's probably immediately going to put down some spine crawlers. I would imagine is probably going to be on the table. This is a pretty big map, actually. So for a 1v1, so there's a lot of ground to cover, and we're not seeing any forward creep even down here. There's the Ravagers. Okay, there you go. Nice force fields. Yes. Yes.
God, he just got fucking wrecked. Oh my god.
Yep. That's game. That's game.
Oh man.
GG!
Wow.
Wow. Okay. Well, you heard it here first. The counter to the macro hatch Zerg push is no warp gate research.
Wow.
There you go. He went 2 instead of the 3 base. We've been seeing 3 base versions of this on LAGTV, but he was doing the 2 base kind of thing. On the 2 base, we've seen more often where the lings aren't used. They just go straight to Roach, but he didn't do that.
Yeah.
And I'm surprised that after 2-base, he didn't at least have an in-natural macro, which is also a popular move. He was just not prepared.
Yeah, I mean, he lost
for,
so much. Like, he kept streaming down units and really did no damage. And I didn't really lose many units at all. Like, I lost, like, I think 1 Zealot down here on the first engage.
Yeah, there wasn't much.
And then, yeah, just kept everything alive. And then once he threw a bunch of roaches down here, I felt pretty good, especially with War Prism Micro. And I had enough energy. As soon as I trapped all those Ravages, like, that was it. Game over.
That's rough.
GG's.
That's rough.
So, yeah.
GG's. There you go. Bill Gates, a dub in the column.
Yeah, next week we'll officially be re-ranked. So, yeah. Solid, solid, solid. Big thank you, guys. Make sure you hit that like button. Go check out NordVPN. December, we're looking for as many people to sign up as possible. It is our last month on our current contract. We're hoping to renew. So you guys getting those 2-year subscriptions, a great way to support. And, of course, we're going to reward you as well with a cast of your choice. Just send in a screenshot of your receipt when you get that 2-year subscription, plus a replay of your choice. All right, shit. If you guys want, you guys can also send in a NovaWar Says. If you don't play StarCraft and you get a subscription and you want to dictate the build that I do, I'll do that as well. All right. So yeah, I guess it really wouldn't be NovaWar Says. It would then be whatever username you are says, which I'm totally down for.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Anyway,
what you got?
That's it. I'm gonna stop yapping. We hit that 10-minute mark. Feeling good about it. We'll see you all. See you all next week. Peace out.